Hey guys, today this is going to be a product review video, and for this product review it's going to be a review on Seafoam motor treatment. So it's going to be my little review on this stuff and what I think about it and why I like using it. And I'll even throw in couple of other Seafoam products like Seafoam Deep Creep and Seafoam Spray. And so, without further ado, let's get started. And so the Seafoam company has been around now since 1942, and this was a fuel additive that was actually invented by I believe it was a guy that was actually a fisherman. This stuff was technically made for the marine applications, like for boats, stuff like that. And then, as well as, it could also be used for other stuff as well, like your car, your truck, of course your boat, motorcycle, tractors, your snowmobile, snowblowers, your lawnmowers, chainsaws, all that good stuff. And it has all this stuff that what this stuff does, and this is the reasons why I like using this stuff. It says here, cleans injectors, cleans carburetor jets, stabilizes fuel, control moisture in fuels, quiet noisy lifters, clean deposits, add lubricity to fuel, lube upper cylinders, a de-ice and anti-gel. And so I've been using Seafoam now for like the past 8 years, and so never had any issues with it. However, this stuff is made from a highly patrolled product here. However, it cannot harm any engine. What they do say that you can't add too much. Actually, the more you add, the better it cleans and protects, from what they say. I mostly use Seafoam mostly for small engines. I like to use it mainly as a fuel stabilizer. Every time, if I go buy gas for the lawn equipments, I usually like to add a little dosage of Seafoam in with the fuel. So the nice thing here, it's got the instructions here in the back. Now it does say right here, when used for small engines, it says here for stabilization, add about 1 ounce per gallon, 1 ounce of Seafoam into a gallon of gas. That would be for 4-stroke engines, that would be straight gas. And then for a gas oil mix, add 2 ounce per 1 gallon. Just add a little bit extra. Sometimes I'll usually add a little bit more Seafoam. I usually kind of like to add a little bit of extra, though, just for that extra protection. See, and this also works even for cleaning up the upper cylinder of your engine, whether if it's either a small engine though or even your car. Now for Seafoam Deep Creep, I use this basically for like decarbonizing the small engines. Just spray it right through the carburetor throat while the engine is running, just like using Seafoam Spray, because like I said, these products are basically the same. It's just the only difference is that Seafoam Spray just has this special type straw. Other than that, these are the same products. So Seafoam Deep Creep is basically their own version of WD-40, but in my opinion, it's better than WD-40. It doesn't have a very strong smell, and it actually lubricates a lot better though than WD-40. I like to use this basically mainly just for spraying the hinges on the doors whenever they get really squeaky. I usually like to just spray a little bit of Decreep onto the door hinges, which it gets rid of the squealing noise, and they actually move a lot more freely too. And also, even not to mention, this stuff will work while being sprayed upside down, same as the Seafoam spray as well. But other than that, really good products. And however, you actually can dump this whole entire content of Seafoam motor treatment actually into the fuel tank of your vehicle. That way, to help, most of all, just to help either clean your carburetor jets, your fuel injectors, most of all to actually stabilize fuel. I believe Seafoam can actually stabilize your fuel for up to 2 years, which that's actually not too bad. And so that's, like I've said, that's the main reason on why I actually use Seafoam, is just for that reason only. And let's see, also I've also been using it in my car in the wintertime, especially when on days when it's really below freezing, because Seafoam can also be used as an anti-gel, since being that my car is diesel, because diesel does have a tendency of gelling up when it gets below freezing. But usually here in Texas I don't have to worry about that too much. But I still do add this whole content of Seafoam into the fuel tank of my car, which in that case it keeps the injectors clean, which in that case that will help improve your fuel economy, help get better fuel mileage in your vehicle as well. So in this case I'll give you all a little demonstration of just me actually putting in this whole content of Seafoam into the fuel tank of your car, to show you on how easy it really is to do. Alright, so I'll open up this little can of Seafoam, and just to show you that this is, it's never been opened before because it still has the seal on here. Okay, let me break this seal off. Got the seal broken off, so now open up my fuel cap. So I just filled this thing up with diesel today, and the prices of gas have actually dropped. The price of diesel was $1.76 a gallon, and since I had my Kroger Plus card, I only paid $1.73 a gallon. So now I'm just going to pour in the Seafoam into the fuel tank of my car. This whole entire can of Seafoam, this is 16 ounces. It can treat up to about 16 gallons of gas or diesel, and which in this case this car has a 15.6 gallon fuel tank. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour in this whole entire can of Seafoam into the fuel tank. This should help add more lubricity to the diesel fuel, and also as well as preventing the diesel fuel from gelling up when it's extremely cold. Also, one nice thing about with Seafoam, what it will do, unlike any other anti-gels, is that if your diesel fuel is already gelled up, you're already too late for anti-gel. But not with Seafoam. However, the Seafoam will actually melt the gel, which in that case you can actually still reuse your diesel fuel, which that's one nice thing about with this stuff. And as you see, this whole can is empty now, so that means my car has now been treated with Seafoam. So even though it's not really necessary for me to actually put the Seafoam in, but I decided to just do it just to demonstrate that. And as far as with the price of this stuff, I find that it's much cheaper buying this at Walmart. They're about just over $6 at Walmart versus AutoZone or any other auto parts store where they usually cost around $9 or $10. Whereas I can actually buy 2 of these at Walmart for just under $13. And that's about $6 each, which that's not too bad. So, yep. So this is my little review on Seafoam motor treatment. So in some future videos I will do a video on how to use Seafoam spray, and I will be demonstrating it on some of my lawn equipments. That'll probably won't be until whenever I get them out and running for the first time this year, which that probably won't be till either February or March. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and so thanks for watching.